Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes.
Yeah? What kind of salvage work you do? Ship? Ugh, I hate running through a dead ship. Like sifting...
Not to mention the constant threat of explosive decompression. Keeps you on your toes.
You're all right, scavenger. Go on ahead. Petrov's got a whole little alien zoo in the back. He's asking for trouble with those things. Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing pleasure. And before you ask, Petrov's the only... Traded for it. Some dusty hauling ore from the fringe.
Fine. Just ignore me then.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha! Everyone's gonna know my name.
You know, if it were up to me, we wouldn't let people on the ship we haven't vetted personally.
Ah, I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care if... Oh, ho, ho. Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault. Tempting. I do love showing off. But... and let you pick... Oh ho! Maybe we can work. Really? How flattering. Ah, very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh?
Talk to Petrov.
People
His
look at me and
glorious
say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful, but that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for
Not
weeks.
the guards here are bounty hunters,
Of course, there
smugglers, or
was the
salvagers
time
from
I
the fringes. Lot of shark
accidentally
smells, you know.
steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the Star Yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing. Why, yes, he did. Oh, no. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands off!
We're not taking anything, unless...
Then I suppose it's just a question whether my immeasurable... Go ahead.
You've done an admirable job of trying to keep your cool.
You came for what is mine. Let's see you... Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
We give you our word.
Done! Stand down, everyone. Let the nice pirate pass.
I'm listening.
Damn, pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we'd go a few more rounds.
Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up.
So what? We're just going Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this.
I have things for you.
Advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilant. Other than that, I'm not at liberty. We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your Any deviation from those orders on your... Smart decision. Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. Not this time. So, let me see what we're working with here. Seems like you have a bit of a background as a chef. That's an interesting vocation to have abandoned. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get right on that. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do? Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses. Heavy losses that the United Colonies can't afford. That's where you and I differ. As a citizen of the United Colonies, I accept my responsibilities. You, on the other hand, clearly couldn't give a damn. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. When you broke the law, you forfeited your rights. So basically, I can do whatever the hell I want. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? Suit yourself. You know, I have to admit, I'm a bit surprised. My instincts told me you were the right person, but I suppose I was wrong. All right, send this one to the lockup on Sidonia. Let them deal with the problem.
That was humiliating. Never again.
Run a tight ship here on Sidonia. Anyone who steps in line. Always nice to kick back at the Broken Spear after a long day.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge. Andreja, she's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it!
Vladimir's right. We need to fortify our position before that Starborn storms in. We move out once the artifacts are ready for transport.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
I understand if you want to go, but I need you here. Please, I
don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifact. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking!
Everyone, find a place to take cover.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
Just don't stand out
I'll
in
work
the
as
open,
fast
Walter.
as I can. Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here.
Are you heading to the Eye? We'll need to barricade the door behind you. You do the same.
Walter! Are you all right? Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge. Andreja, she's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Vladimir's right. We need to fortify our position before that Starborn storms in. We move out once the artifacts are ready for transport.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
I understand if you want to go, but I need you here. Please, I
don't know how long it's gonna take. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking!
Are you heading to the Eye? You do the same.
Okay, I admit.
I don't think I'm going anywhere for a bit.
I really messed up on this one, friend. Oh, forgot how much I missed your sarcasm while I was worrying you were dead.
Thank you. I can get up.
Can't be sure yet. Not many sights to see. Saw the ship dock with the eye. We took up the arms, skulked in like a damn specter. Times unknown, but I came too long enough to hear him gloat about going to... No tears for the old.
Sarah! Sarah, we're here! We're here! You gave me a home, Sarah. Another chance. Don't leave me now. She's gone. We are undone.
I appear to only be seriously damaged instead of critically. That you are likewise relatively undamaged.
It went... We held him off while Noel escaped through the basement. There's a door that leads...
Took you. Noel, there's a secret door in the basement. Leads right to the well district.
We all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over.
The lodge doesn't feel the same, does it?
If I may, I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing. Unity. Because he was stopping us, implying that we... The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an...
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask. It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
And it would seem there is nothing to lose.
Thank you. I know it's not much to... I'll meet you over there.
You can pay to fix
If you are free soon, could we talk? I have something I wanted to say. I am reluctant to put that to the test. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but what I have left out until now. They have retreated from open relations with the... I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Varun. I am of the promised, those who know the truth. Thank you. I doubt many would see it that way. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing... Yes, well, you were not the only one. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records. Quite an understatement. I was horrified. They do not. I have, for you and I have spent so much time together. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. You have no idea what a relief that is.
Gorgeous weather today, huh?
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they
Keeper
lost,
Aquilus,
but not
can
the
we
people they
have a
killed.
moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Our numbers are growing every year. Aquilus's message really connects with people.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell...
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of it. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. So you've pushed into the unknown, not... I think I can. If you're willing to find your... There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked... This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought... In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? Yes, something must be there. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment... The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, But there is a lone zealot that was kept. I visited her a couple of times.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they change.
I know your type. The freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Few are willing to accept the truth, but at least he has reached out to you.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
It is no greater than any who truly serve the Great Serpent.
The knowledge of the Great Serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan. The unbeliever says, remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the great... Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the Great Serpent. The kill...
Problem? Another day, another shift.
Things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. I need you to know how much... There is no way to properly thank you or to as am I. As grateful as I am, it is... Thank you. I shall try to remember that. I know. We all know. Sarah's loss is a huge blow to Constellation. And to each of us personally. I know you are grieving. We all... Sarah's priority was always Constellation. We will press on. We will... Now we truly know that.
Cool spacesuit.
You ask me, the real New Atlantis. Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. It all works out. Look around. You see it's a big organization. Lot of planets, lot of people, whole lot to keep. Sometimes stuff falls through the crack, but that's alright. Because I, and by extension you... A lot of people will tell you it's the worst. One step above being homeless. They'll whine about how for me, I like it. It's more real down here. Topside, everyone. But hey, to each their own. Take your time. I got all day. Watch your back out there.
Someone should really bring it up to the powers that be.
We're hiring if you're interested. Ask in the security office.
If you're looking for a tracker, you've come to the right place. If not, well...
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
We understand that you are busy, but this might be important. Anything you could tell us would be helpful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it, sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning. Always happy to help, if you'll excuse me.